So you haven't heard from your ex in a while and they just texted you. So what do you say next? So first of all, it matters what they said, but since we can't figure that out in this video, what we can do is talk about how they said it. So in the event that you haven't talked to your ex for a while and they come out of nowhere and they're just like, hey, or they just say something little, these are, what's referred to as breadcrumbs, which means that they're dropping something little for you to bend up and pick over and start walking towards them again. Get the next one, right? And they're trying to spark you into chasing them, which gives them validation, just makes them feel better. And they really have no interest in, talking to you or getting back with you. Now, the other scenario is when they're putting out feelers, and what they're doing is they're trying to figure out whether or not, you're a safe place for them to come back to eventually. In the case of breadcrumbing, we're just going to go less effort than them, and that's going to kind of flip it on them. It's going to actually force them to start to chase you because you're coming slightly underneath them in terms of investment level. Okay, so if they say, hey, maybe all you say is like a wave emoji, right? You're doing less than them, and it's actually flipping the script on them and getting them to chase you. Whereas if they're putting out feelers, basically what they're doing is they're pinging you to see if you're non-needy and less eager than them to have a conversation, and they're going to trail off a few times, and you just simply have to let them come and go as they please, all the while going lower investment than them, just as if they were breadcrumbing as well. But how do you go lower investment? Go back to the example of the person saying, hey. Send a wave emoji, that's one character. If they send, hey, it's 3 characters. For example, we're looking at the size of their text bubble. We're sizing up how much effort did it take them to type in their message, right? So are they capitalizing? Are they punctuating? Are they asking you questions? Are they putting thoughtfulness in to being playful or funny or anything like that? And you'll simply take all these elements, kind of size it up in your head, and dial down the volume like one little notch. So I call this going one notch down. Other people in the dating advice world say to, mirror what they're doing. They call it mirror game. And you actually don't want to do that. You want to go one notch down because it allows space for that person to start to chase you. But the danger here is that you go 2 notches down or lower, right? Where now all of a sudden you're communicating that you're reactive or you're butthurt or that you're disinterested. And you don't want to send any of those messages. So at the end of the day, when your ex reappears after no contact, you're basically going to use less effort than them. You're going to be playful in your tone. You're going to be fun. You're not going to talk about old baggage from the relationship. You're not going to ask them to get back together. And you're just going to be patient and let them come and go as they please until finally they're eating out of the palm of your hand. Now, if you do all these things, you're going to be in really good shape. And I wish you good luck.